The divorce between Portia and Simon has definitely been finalized, but the drama, there is no end in sight as Portia has filed her own counter motion asking that Simon Gobadia be held in contempt of court. Let's get into some pop culture news for today. Go ahead and hit that follow button so you don't miss out on breaking news. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe. Now, although this looks absolutely nothing like Portia Williams, it is her. I pulled it from her Instagram. And I've been perusing the motion that she filed last week in regards to the issues that she's having. Now, we talked about this extensively on my TikTok, on my YouTube, even on my lives. Yes, seemingly Portia got a huge win when it comes to the prenup being upheld. But Simon has been very clear that he plans on fighting it all the way to the Supreme Court if he has to. He doesn't believe that the prenup being upheld is fair because he feels that he was essentially forced into signing it under false pretenses. He didn't know that Portia had planned to go back to work. And of course, Portia did go back to work. I mean, we all called cap on that, but that is what the man is saying. Now, in reference to how Portia is planning on fighting back, that is where that contempt of court motion is coming in. Because remember, Simon has already been deported back to Nigeria. According to his Instagram, he is in Dubai. Now, let's get into the details of. Essentially, Simon doesn't seem to be paying the bills in that $7 million home that Portia was awarded in the prenup. We know it's temporary. Within that home, she either needs to refinance it, give him 50% of the equity, or she needs to sell it and give him some of the proceeds. In addition to that, she's also claiming he is behind on alimony payments, attorney's fees, and property taxes. Now, according to what she's saying, we're talking well over $600,000. Now, this is what it's saying in the documentation is that Simon could easily pay off the sum if he gave her his share of equity. Now, he seems like he's trying to do everything to get her out of the house, so I don't know if he's going to be going for that. However, Portia is definitely going for some sort of accountability, saying that in regards to his non payment, it's a knowing, intentional, and ongoing disregard for the court's authority and the final judgment it issued. Which, of course, I do agree over here on Conversation Comes Easy. But the question that I've always been asking and I'll continue to ask is how? How are they going to hold him accountable? He does not live here anymore. He is not free to return back to the United States. Is he supposed to be taking care of this? Of course, but I'm not quite sure how a court is going to compel him to do so when he's no longer here in the United States. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Portia can be successful in this saga of getting Simon to pay what he owes? Let's get into it in the comments.